Between 18th and 21st May 2026, Kigali hosted the National Adaptation Plan Expo 2026 at the Marriott Hotel. I'm Christian Mukama. I work for the Alberton Rift Conservation Society, and we are glad that we participated in this very important occasion. And we are here together with Jean-Paul Kugimana, who heads the conservation program and thematic coordinations at the Alberton Rift Conservation Society. And we're going to talk more about this NAP Expo, or National Adaptation Plan 2026 Expo, and more importantly, also about the World Biodiversity Day 2026. Welcome, Jean-Paul. How are you today?
Thank you, Christian. I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Jean-Paul, we are here at the NAP Expo 2026, where leaders from different countries are gathered, and they are calling for national adaptation plans to finally become into funded action, right? And from your perspective, as someone who has been leading the ARCOS conservation programs for quite a good number of years, from your perspective, how does ARCOS serve as a bridge that turns a high-level policy into actionable, grassroots, impactful work?
Yeah, thank you, Christian. Actually, this NAP Expo 2026 comes at the right time. It is taking place in Kigali, Rwanda. It is coming at the time where we are halfway going toward the Agenda 2030, the global commitments to make the world better. The other commitments include the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration, 2021-2030, the post-2020 Biodiversity Framework. We are lucky that the government of Rwanda, even other countries, they have already the National Biodiversity Action Plan. But also there are other commitments which were set before, like the Bond Challenge, you remember?
Yes.
Different countries, including Rwanda, they committed to restore the degraded land by 2030. So this NAP Expo, which is calling for actions, comes at the right time. The Alberton Rift Conservation Society, since its creation, we have been striving to bring people together, to act collectively, to bring our efforts to ensure the benefit of nature and people are harmonized. We are serving as the bridge, linking policy and practical action by translating the broad commitments, the broad goals, like the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration and other policies that I have highlighted, especially for the government of Rwanda, the National Strategy for Transformation. And now we are at phase 2, which is a short-term plan, government plan, covering almost the key priorities of the National Green Growth Climate Resilient Strategy, which was set back in 2011, when the Rwanda were starting the national adaptation plans. And ARCOS in Rwanda works with its line ministry, the Ministry of Environment, together with its associated agencies like Rwanda Environment Management Authority, the Rwanda Forest Authority, and other partners to translate these high-level targets to community-led climate resilient projects. And to reach there, ARCOS has revised its strategic plan 2021-2030 to set up at the programmatic level, so that we do not fragment the project in different patches, considering different landscapes, a landscape level. And we have 4 programmatic areas that can be easily linked, aligned to the donors, the investments, funding landscape. They include biodiversity conservation and ecosystem restoration, And we cannot do conservation without considering the owners of the land. So we have a program area on sustainable agriculture and community livelihoods. But also we have another important program which looks at the education for sustainable development, where we work with the schools and the parents and the teachers and the key duty bearers at national and district levels.
Yes.
Finally, we have a program looking at the climate resilience and the green economy.
Yes.
These programmatic areas, when we look back between 2021 and 2025, ARCOS has supported to restore 57,421 hectares of degraded land within 16 districts out of 30 districts composing Rwanda.
Yes.
And we have implemented different restoration activities together with the communities, including covering those land with progressive terraces and radical terraces, depending on the slope and the type. You know, in Rwanda, the western part is more
very mountainous and very
vulnerable to
climate
erosion and landslides. So we cover with the shrubs, those terraces with the shrubs, and the trees that can enhance water retention, protect soil, and enhance soil productivity so that the community can benefit. So we have covered this with 16 million trees, long-term trees. And we have also, among them, to ensure biodiversity in those landscapes, we mobilized the communities and we were working with them together to promote and grow more than 39 tree species, especially indigenous trees. We are lucky that the government of Rwanda has its national strategy for transformation too, highlighted the need for integrating native tree species in landscape restoration. So we are championing this.
Yes.
We are working together with Rwanda Forestry Authority, and we have a pilot project called Combio, Conservation Biology, in the Eastern Province, where we want to integrate biodiversity in the restoration of the Eastern Province using adapted tree species. So this is a key milestone because all of these intervention activities have employed more than 183,000 community groups, community members who benefited, who were employed, who have got their livelihood improved. So far, we worked with more than 98,000 households across all of those 16 landscapes, and they are gathered into 2,900 community groups that we refer to Friends of Nature Association. This is the name that we found very relevant, that the community can even be proud of because they are friends of nature. And when you go back at the landscape, they are the true friends of nature. They really work for the talk. In partnership with Rwanda Basic Education Board, we have integrated environment and environment education into teaching and learning process in the competence-based curriculum.
CBD, yes.
And we developed together a teacher training manual, which is now being used by all of the teacher training colleges because they are the one teaching the future teachers. And we have piloted this within 100 schools that are implementing testing this teacher training manual. And ARCOS also has played an important knowledge role, as we have a very strong research program. We mobilize biodiversity data and we translate this into evidence-based proof that can help decision makers to embed key decision into implementation on ground. For example, the recent research we did together with Rwanda Environmental Management Authority on wetland ecological integrity assessment has have been used to develop the recent National Environment and Outlook Report,
Yes.
which is a national strategic planning document
Yes.
produced after every 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And among the recommendations, even we have highlighted those vulnerable wetlands, vulnerable to climate change, that need special attention. And those wetlands, those economic benefits of restoration by 2050. So even some like Rweru Mugesera wetlands, complex wetland were recommended for being gazetted as
As a Ramsar site, yes.
So all of these are the proof on how ARCOS link policy action into grassroots implementation actions.
Yes, thank you very much, Jean-Paul. One of the key themes at this NAP Expo 2026 was how can countries and civil society or actors can prepare ready funded portfolio, like kind of projects that are ready to be funded. So can you share how ARCOS has been designing, or how ARCOS is designing its large-scale portfolio or project for donors and investors?
I think you know it. As you may be aware, climate finance depends heavily on measurable outcome.
Yes.
It depends on measurable indicators. It depends on alignment with government priorities.
Yes.
It depends on impact.
Yes.
So ARCOS has strengthened this by establishing a strong monitoring framework linked to its strategic plan 2021-2030. And we have an integrated landscape assessment and monitoring tool which sets forth the baseline before we implement.
Yes.
We assess together with the farmers, with the communities, the needs, the priority needs per landscape.
Yes.
And then we translate together with the farmers, with the communities, with the landowners, these needs into projects, activities. As I highlighted above, our interventions are programmatically designed, so they are easily scalable. When we consider activities that are fit for a given catchment, remember the structure of catchments in Rwanda.
Yes.
The Rwanda Water Resources Board has established the
catchment levels.
level catchments, which is very appreciated because this helps much to consolidate efforts and decide on what has to be done upstream, in the midstream, and downstream. So this is a commendable effort by the government of Rwanda through Rwanda Water Resources Board. So when we identify those needs, we change them into a project or programs that can fit in one of our programmatic areas. And also the project, long-term project across all value chain steps. Agroforestry, for example, agroforestry value chain steps, making sure beneficiary community can get the benefits, income at each step, at production step, at transformation step. And then we make sure we can even support them to link their products to the market.
Yes.
So this helps the farmers to own, to feel part of the game.
Yes.
To value the activities of the project. And our partnership with the farmers is for long. We have set a sustainability agreement.
Yes.
That cement all of this partnership.
Yes.
To be relevant. So briefly, ARCOS makes restoration project investment ready by designing them to be measurable, scalable, community supported, scientifically monitored, policy aligned, and economically sustainable from day one.
Since the initiation phase.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, taking you through another interesting part. As you know, today we are on 21st of May, while we are doing this interview, and tomorrow is on is 22nd May, and the whole world marks the International Biodiversity Day, or the World Biological Diversity Day. And the theme is acting locally for global impact, if I'm not mistaken. And Jean-Paul, one of your everyday assignment has been leading programs that deals with biodiversity conservation and ecosystem restoration. So the theme of this year, as I mentioned, is acting locally for global impact. In your experience of since day one, I know you as a biodiversity guy. So since day one, and from your experience from managing AUKUS field interventions, why is the whole society or the integrated approach needed, or is an absolute item to consider while building long-term impact for biodiversity conservation?
Yeah, Christian, yes, thank you. You stated it well. I have a background in biodiversity conservation and natural resources.
You are also a primatologist by...
actually, yeah. So this NAP Expo 2026 is happening in Rwanda, and it is very interesting. Rwanda has joined the global community to celebrate the World Biodiversity Day,
yes,
which is normally celebrated on 22nd of May every year. And the team led by Rema now is in the northern part of the country, and our staff are there together celebrating this with other partners. Very interesting. The theme for this year is acting locally for global impact.
I think it also matches with the philosophy of AUKUS.
Absolutely.
Acting locally, engaging broadly.
I was really very interested to see this.
Yes.
The AUKUS philosophy is acting locally and engaging broadly.
Yes.
AUKUS is a network of actors, a network of community restoration actors in Rwanda, in the Abatani Rift region, in Africa, and globally. We have engaged the different partners, civil society organization, governments, private sector, community groups across this journey since 1995. We are hosting the Secretariat of Africa Mountain for Sustainable Development, which is hosted by the Ministry of Water and Environment in Uganda, managed at our office in Kampala. And we have different staff working on this.
Can we repeat that? Africa Mountain.
Africa Mountain Forum.
The Africa Regional Mountain Forum.
Africa Regional Mountain Forum.
So can we go back? To that?
AUKUS hosted the Secretariat of the Africa Regional Mountain Forum, managed at the Ministry of Water and Environment in Uganda, together with our colleagues based at the Uganda office in Kampala. So this shows how what we do on the ground is translated into regional and global initiatives through networking with different partners and empowering them by building the capacity of actors, but also by developing documents and communication materials that are needed for the actions. But also our on-ground actions are there to show that things are possible. What we have in the policies and strategies are possible to be implemented on the ground. So to ensure sustainability, taking stock that farmers or local communities are the owners of the land that we claim to restore. They are the custodian. They are the primary actors and the primary stakeholders and partners along this journey. Without engaging with them, things cannot happen. So AUKUS has, with the support of Rwanda's Green Fund, back in 2016, designed an integrated community approach known as BEST. BEST stands for 4 integrated elements.
E,
which stands for enhancing.
We start with B.
B, which stands for Building Leadership and Sustainable Community Institutions, where we engage communities and we engage the farmers at household level.
Yeah.
We engage the man, the woman, and the children, the husband, the wife, and the children in the household.
Yeah.
This is
very good for the sake of sustainability. In case
Absolutely.
the parents are getting old,
the children
will take over.
But also to make sure no one is left behind.
Yes.
To make sure the husband will not only participate and the wife does not know what is happening. So this is the approach we have designed so that communities and livelihoods, households who are neighbors to each other, they can come together, plan together, and prioritize what has to be done on the land.
Yes.
It is part of land consolidation.
Yes, indeed.
And this is a very good policy here in Rwanda, in a country where there is a high population growth and the population density is higher. So the land is fragmented.
Yes.
So this is one of the strategies to consolidate the land. Households, 30 households neighboring to each other,
grouped together,
they form a Friends of Nature Association.
And that's how you engage them.
We engage them.
So how do we interest on, or how do we step on the letter E? What does it stand for, as you say?
Yeah, once they are grouped into a sustainable group, they have the leadership, they have the plan, they have the vision. Now we enter to letter E. So letter E stands for enhancing environmental resilience.
Yes.
They have come together to plan what will be done on their land. They decided to plant trees.
Yes.
They decided to establish terraces. They decided to use organic manure.
Yes.
Because of course does not promote the use of chemical fertilizers. So we encourage farmers to implement sustainable agriculture land management practices that can be proven to generate the same benefits, the same products with those which are implementing even more than those who are implementing using chemical fertilizers. So they do produce organic manure themselves. They use it for agriculture. They even do water conservation activities, and then they can design nature-based solutions themselves because nature is the only capital they have.
And that's where the letter S
That's where letter S comes. So the letter S stands for building sustainable business solutions for communities. So once they have now have an action plan, we support them to gain literacy skills, how they do manage. They can transform the capital, the land, the water, the forestry they have into projects, bankable projects. They design a project themselves. We have designed a community, nature-based community fund. And in Kinyarwanda, we call it Umusave Fund.
Yes.
So for the interest of the Rwandan population who speak mostly Kinyarwanda. But nature-based community fund means that our course put an investment capital in the fund, and it is a community-managed fund. The community manages this fund themselves.
Yes.
They monitor, they give loans, they give incentive to those best performers.
Yes.
Then our course facilitate and capacitate them along the journey. So this fund, so far we have more than 150 nature-based community funds across different districts we work with in Rwanda and in South DRC and in Burundi.
So and I read that the fund now stands with a capital of 1.2 million USD.
So we are very much thankful to Rwanda's Green Funds. They accepted us to start the fund with 250,000 USD.
And now it has grown up to 1 million,
up to 1
million and 200,000 USD.
1,200,000 USD.
That's good. Can we talk about the letter T? What does T stands for? And then we conclude because the break is
So
very quickly.
The letter T, after all of these three integrated, we want to see the village or the cell where all of those communities came together. We want to see transformational change. And this inspires the neighbors. So letter T stands for transforming and inspiring others.
That's very good.
Through this, we organize community-to-community exchange, where communities that were supported we can bring others to come and learn on the site, and they go back to implement the same, which is part of the scalability, learning, and capacity building. The incentive mechanism is almost every year given to best performers in terms of restoring and maintaining planted trees.
Yes.
Fortunately, among 39 indigenous trees developed and planted, the survival rate is promising. Farmers have already adopted the plantation of indigenous trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you, Jean-Paul. I like how the chronology of your thoughts, how you shared the experience from ARCOS, but also how ARCOS is operating at the interface between the policy level and the implementation at the grassroots level. So now, from your thought and the discussion we had, ARCOS has proven itself to be a reliable a partner, especially in implementing large-scale projects, either restoration or any of its kind. So from your conversation and from what you submitted to me from this discussion is that ARCOS has proven itself to be a reliable partner, especially for large-scale portfolio. If you were to pitch to any of people in this meeting, but also anywhere, what is the ARCOS formula you feel that can make a project succeed even after the project's funding ends? What is that formula? Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Christian. Actually, I cannot say that there is a set formula for that. But as you know, there are different knowledge and skills and principles for climate resilient and landscape restoration interventions.
Yes.
If we can base from those principles and come up with innovation, I think we shall reach there. ARCOS has designed 2 or 3 key innovative approaches.
Yes.
One on community, how we work with communities,
yes.
and one on how we work with schools. But we have also other key innovations that I want to mention. The best approach is an innovative approach to work to engage communities
yes.
for long term,
yes.
to partner with them, which is contextualized to the local context. And it has been adopted by the communities and other NGOs and governments. And also the Green Learning Zone. This is new. We have designed it back in 2022, where a Green Learning Zone has like almost 5 components that we want to see in each green school, where the students and students can practice innovative activities, and the students, they learn from that outdoor learning. They practice, they observe, they analyze. So, and they include also how they can use the environment to generate income,
yes.
to cover what could have been covered by the national budget. So these are the 2 innovative approaches. But more importantly, leadership. I thank very much the leadership of ARCOS. Over the past decades, ARCOS has implemented about 18 projects. They include even large-scale projects, the carbon credit projects of 30 years or even more. This is because ARCOS has built the trust to the donors, to the investors. they have seen in our strategy a landscape to trust. So leadership is the key. Capacity building, thanks to our course staff. Currently, we are above 250 staff who are dedicated to
Yes.
the work they do. I appreciate their work a lot. And because of this, the portfolio and the annual turnover of our course is about $15 million per year.
Yes.
So we grew small by small. We implemented activities with less budget, but with a tangible impact.
Yes.
This is what donors and investors want. But not with little budget to mean the impact to the community is small, but we have to make sure the benefits they remain with the communities we work with.
Yes.
So those are actually the key factors for the success and such scalability.
Thank you very much, Jean-Paul. With only 4 years remaining to meet the 2030 climate and biodiversity targets, the pressure is still on. From your experience, Jean-Paul, what is the vision of our course to meet the 2030 targets, but also to meet the pressure? What is your vision?
We have seen this. Actually, the board of directors of our course has already anticipated the growth. When you look at where we are in this past 5 years, with the number of projects implemented, we realized that our course cannot be everywhere. Innovatively, in partnership with the Circular Bioeconomy Alliance, our course has initiated and established an Africa NGO Alliance for environmental sustainability across different countries of Africa. So far, 39 national NGOs, reputable national NGOs, have joined the alliance from 19 African countries.
Yes.
So our course is hosting the secretariat. We are working together to support our governments to meet the commitments, the Bono Challenges commitment, but also the commitment they set through the nationally determined contribution and the national adaptation plans, and through short-term, mid-term, and long-term plans. So we are confident that together with partners, civil society organizations, private sector, and our governments, we can really achieve this. I can assure you, if from my experience, if all of these forces join hands, 4 years is even a lot. But the gap is not to know our strength. It is not to know, it is for the investors not to know who really can do the work. Thank you.
So, Jean-Paul, I have one more question, just the last one. I want to ask you if you could deliver a message in just one quick message, either to the participant of this meeting or to those who didn't manage to attend the NAP Expo 2025. What could be your message that you could submit to them, you could share to them?
Yeah, I liked even the theme of this NAP Expo, from policies, from strategies to actions.
Yes.
Actually, the world does not need the promises.
Yes.
Every time the promises, that stays at the conference halls. They need to be translated into actions.
Yes.
So it is already promising that the stakeholders, the partners from all over the world, are convening here in Rwanda, understanding already the constraints they have. Constraint is the time. The constraint is the financial mechanism. So it is the time to unlock the funding, to put really the activities in actions, the promises in actions, and the key is to work together. No one can do it alone. We have to come to join our hands to work together, and together we can. Our course already understands that he cannot work alone. That's why we have we believe with the strength of NIS members, the trust we have from our government, the collaboration with our government partners and the private sector, we shall reach there. Thank you.
Thank you.